Hey guys, what is up? Today we're going to be reviewing a 2022 Apple MacBook Air. Okay, so we got a nice threaded charger. It's a Type-C on the end and then the Max charger on the front. I have the typical Apple instruction menu. Apple sticker in there, basic stuff. Nice little cube to plug in your Type-C USB, secure nicely. So, MacBook comes with a 3.5mm audio jack, well as the two Type-C USB plugs, well as the charger plug. So you're very limited on what you can plug this into this thing. So Type-C is your best option to plug into this thing, well as a Type-C USB drive as well. As far as the specs on this thing goes, it's got an 8-core CPU, 8-core GPU. So it's not like the most strongest thing that Apple has made. But as far as the chip goes, this thing has the M2 chip, so it is very powerful and very fast. Ever since Apple got rid of the Intel to start producing their M1s and M2 chips, they've definitely upgraded, and M2 chips definitely perform a lot better in Macs than Intel's do. First impressions, we're now setting up the computer for the first time. As you open it up and you hit enter, the language and the region you're from, first thing it brings you is the accessibility, which is fantastic for people that have vision issues, motor skill issues, hearing issues, or cognitive issues. So you can set it up for accessibility where you need it. So you can set it up perfectly, which is like nice. Connecting to the Wi-Fi here, I have an insanely fast internet at the house, and this thing has a great Wi-Fi chip. It connected to it right away. This laptop has incredible color. I got the deep dark midnight blue midnight color, but it's really black in my eyes. But everybody says it's like dark blue up close, and I can kind of see it, but it's mostly black, which is cool. I've been on this laptop for about 30 minutes now. I've been testing out various things, and this laptop, since this is an entry-level MacBook Air, this is a perfect for somebody, let's say, that trades stocks, that does like digital marketing, somebody that needs a computer that does not require a crazy amount of specs, even though this thing does have an M2 chip, which is the fastest MacBook chip that Mac has ever made besides the MacBook Pro. So this thing runs incredibly fast. It's perfect for stocks, perfect for everything else. And crazy thing for this is if you're a college student and you're using this for college, sound on this thing is incredible, especially the speakers. I've been messing with for this little laptop, this thing has incredible speakers. And I've been messing around with the beats and stuff and songs, and I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so I have it on a complete mute right now, and I'm going to show you guys. I feel like my iPad is heavier than this, to be honest with you. But as far as the weight goes, it's perfect weight to take in anywhere. You can work anywhere in the world with this thing, and with this MacBook, you can achieve a lot. It's fast, it performs well, and whatever app that you need to use, whether it's for school, for trading, or business, this is a perfect entry-level MacBook Air. Also, new MacBooks do not have the touchpad, but they replace it with this. So apparently the reason they stopped the touchpads is because you used to with DJs when they used to make music, and if it was like your remixer was unplugged or something, you wouldn't recognize it back. So it was like up. So Apple was just like mostly selling these laptops to DJs, so they stopped making that. But this is absolutely slick keyboard, feels fantastic. It seemed like they made the keyboard better because it almost feels like Apple's version of mechanical keyboard without clicking sound. It feels smooth, and clicks are just satisfying. Your fingers just like tap right into it perfectly. And besides that, I've had this thing for about a few hours now. Since I bought this thing, and for 1 hour or so I've been messing with the settings and stuff of this thing, and I've been testing this thing out, testing out the music, testing out the speakers, testing out the website. And so far, since I've had this thing and I've been running it for a few hours, we went from 60% to 50%. So battery life seems to be very good on the brand new MacBook Airs. So far as like, we'll see, we're gonna keep testing this thing. As far as like getting your work done within let's say you gotta do something quick work like 3-4 hours, this thing will run sufficiently hardcore mode on like the internet and be able to get your shit done. So charging wise, when you plug this thing has an incredibly fast charger. It lasts about 1 hour charge on a full battery from 0 to 100. And if you be passive with your Mac and just like watch movies or TVs, this thing can give you up to 18 hours of screen time, which is insane. For about $1,100, it's totally worth it. Only one downside to it is like the Apple is being a little stingy with their RAM. I think, 8 gigs of RAM for a, starter computer in 2023 is just too little. At least do 16 gigs, But other than that, it's a phenomenal laptop for $1,100 and entry-level Mac that can get shit done.